Yeah, come on.
Live on the YouTube. Facebook is all over the place. Is it? Does anybody see me on the Facebook? I missed Facebook a few times last week. Josh, you did it. Did you do it once or twice? Twice.
I'm trying to screw us, really. That's what it is.
Who's trying to screw us? Why?
You know.
Oh well, that's they definitely can throttle that, Josh. They want you know why they do that, don't you? They want you to advertise. They want you to pay. I completely understand. If I were them, I would think the same. Well, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Before I get started into 60 seconds of gratitude, I'm going to ask Cameron, who should I bitch at this morning? And why?
You can bitch at me.
Why?
Do my training on Friday.
Who else should I bitch at? Josh, who else should I bitch at?
Me. Just go ahead and bitch at me.
Why ain't y'all saying this guy? He didn't train. How many days did you miss?
2 of training. I missed 2 days.
2 days? Are you sure? Did you miss Friday?
I think I did 1 video or 2 videos.
That's called missing motherfucking Friday. 3 days. 3 days. When are you going to stop the losing? Today. We got to get that solved, don't we? Good to see you this morning. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. 60 seconds of gratitude. I'm going to get right into what I'm very happy about. You know, my birthdays are like my favorite. That's one of my favorite days. I don't know why. I think it's because I was an only child, a narcissist growing up, and I got all the attention on the birthday. And all throughout my life, the birthday for me was always the most, it was probably the most exciting. It was more than Christmas. It was more than, I don't think anything stood out to me like my birthday. And as I got older, I wanted to experience and share more things on my birthday. So we had a little get together on Friday. My wife put that together. I think she had some help from all of you guys chipping in and helping, especially Lorema, my pal. And it was a lot of fun for my birthday. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you all the story. Today's going to be a little bit of an entertainment. And at the end of it, I'm going to wrap it up with something that I told myself on my birthday. So I just got into golf like maybe a little over a year ago maybe. And I don't even own the clubs I play with. John gave them to me. I think the bag I've got, somebody gave it to me, maybe Weatherman. But this bag was so junky. So whenever I pull up to the club, these little boys come out and ask, hey, do you want me to get your bags for you? I'm like, I don't want anybody to see this bag. I mean, I'm really ashamed of that bag. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen my bag? Have you? I mean, it is like, yeah, it's just trash. I mean, it's a ragged ass bag. That's the only thing I can say about it. And it was pulling up in the country club. I'm always white trash feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, did they see my bag? Damn. Go ahead and put yours on there and I'll try to hide mine. So I said something to my wife. You know what I'd really, really want is I'd like to get a golf bag. I don't even know how much money they cost, but if you want to organize and get me a golf bag, that is one thing that I really like. Because I'm a terrible person to get a gift for. I don't ever really know of anything that I actually want unless it's like crazy expensive. So the golf bag, I guess, was purchased. But Drew, my cousin Drew, forgot to bring my golf bag to the party. I don't know if any of y'all noticed that or not.
I did.
Did you? Good morning, cousin Noah. Did you notice that?
I was like, what the hell?
He forgot to bring my damn gift. Did you know that?
He was already drunk.
He left. Did you know that? See, nobody gave a damn about my gift. Did you think? Where's y'all's? So the next day, he calls. He's like, man, I feel terrible. I forgot your gift. So he comes over, and there was something in the bag. It was this driver. It was this driver that I hit that was Weatherman's driver. I mean, it wasn't the actual same driver, but it was a brand just like his is in there. Because my driver sucks too. Remember, I have not bought any clubs. They've all been given to me. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, this is an awesome birthday gift. But I was too hungover to go play. Had to wait a day. Damn, couldn't play on Saturday. I laid around the bed all day Saturday. I drank too much. So Sunday, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And I asked Drew if he wanted to go play. I asked Weatherman if he wanted to go play. Nobody wanted to play. So guess who we had to take?
Jax.
Good guess. He can't. I had to take my wife out there. So I'm with my wife, and so I was going to give her something to do. I'm like, hey, do you want to drive the cart? She's like, yeah, I want to drive the cart. So, you know, there's a lot of things she doesn't know about the club. And there's a lot of things she doesn't know about teeing off on the first tee out there. So we were going a little early. I was sneaking in a little bit early, and she went to the bathroom. And, of course, she was in there talking to somebody, and I'm getting pissed off. Okay, because do you know why I was getting pissed off, Josh? I wanted to hurry up. You were cutting. I know, Remy. That is Van's fault. My wife's on here. She's the backup plan. Well, see, here's some things she doesn't know about the club. So, whenever you're teeing off on the first hole, you're teeing off in front of everybody. Did you know that, Josh? Mm-hmm. Right there. Have you ever been out there and played? Well, you're teeing off and everybody can see you. So, going up there to tee off, well, I got to tell you this. I brought the club with me. And on the driving range, I didn't hit the driver because I think it's a bad idea to hit that driver because you can hit people that are up there. It's a very short driving range, and on the other side of it's the fairway, so I could easily hit somebody. So I had not hit the driver yet. Had not hit it. I'm going up there. I'm impatient. Nobody's out there right now. I sneak up there to hit my shot. You know why? Nobody's out there, Josh. Damn it. And guess who else wasn't there? My wife. So I hit it, and I hit this shot, and it felt like the difference between a wooden bat and an aluminum bat. I mean, the damn ball just took off. I crushed it. Nobody saw it. But I'm also breaking line to go out there, and Brittany, she's just smiling, walking up. I'm like, come on, we got to go. So, of course, she also don't like to be rushed. She don't like me talking to her like that. So I hit, my second shot was terrible. I mean, it went from me to Cameron. My third shot, I hit decent, but it went out of bounds. So she's up there, and I'm telling her where to park. Like, whenever you're on the green, you don't park in front of the green. Where do you park? You drive around. Why is that? But she's like, well, this is closer. I'm like, well, look. I didn't want to tell her. We just broke line. They need to go ahead and hit. If we're right up here, they're not going to hit. So then we pull up to the next hole, and like we're in the fairway. She was like dropping me off from me to Joey's door. I'm like, you got to get right up on here so I can see how far away it is. So she was getting pissed off at me. But I was getting to play with that new driver, and that new driver was a lot of fun. She was driving me around. She finally understood. I didn't want to tell her that I was ashamed to tee off in front of the club. I didn't say I was just pushing or rushing to get out of there. And I was trying to move a little faster so people wouldn't come up on us. I hate that. So we get around to number 6 or it's number 7, okay? And it's a good place to tee off that driver again. I was really looking forward to the next hole. So I rear back, and I hit one, and it flew out of bounds. I mean, it was it was like a home run shot that missed the foul. I mean, it went in somebody's yard over there. So I drop another one, and I hit again, and I swing, and it just felt funny. And I'm like, the damn club broke. My new club broke right in the grip, whatever that's called, right there in the grip. So I took it back in there, and they're like, man, manufacturer's warranty. Let's see if we got one in stock. Of course, they didn't have one in stock, so now they're going to send it off. He said it could be a month before it gets back. So that was my experience on the golf course. Don't that suck? But hitting that club, it was like it's a Callaway Rogue.
Mm-hmm. Best club in the game.
Is it? How do you know, Josh?
That's what I hit. I use that.
Man, I hit these shots, and it just looked completely different than my other drives. I mean, it just kept going.
Yeah, it goes at a path like this.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I could not believe, damn, I actually hit a shot like that. So I was very thankful for that. It sucks that my club is broken, but I got the new bag. I'll get it back. Nothing like a teaser birthday gift. That's right. Yeah, Drew, you ruined my birthday. So I'm going to end it with this. When I was 40 years old, I made a list of things I wanted to accomplish between the time I was 40 and the time I was 50. And I've already accomplished one of those major goals. I accomplished it at 48 and a half. But I write down my goals every single day. See, I don't miss my shit, no matter what. On my birthday, don't matter if I'm hungover, I'm still going to do my stuff. I still train that day, by the way. And I was sitting there and I write the same 7 things down every single day. Every single day, there's the same. And this lady that comes cleans our house, I bet she looks at this page. I got it right there on my desk. And it's like the same stuff every single day. Every single day. John Jones was over the house one time, and he's going through it, making notes out beside it. Thought it was kind of funny. Hey, kind of pathetic. But I was thinking, man, I don't want to just keep writing the same things down. And I wrote something, and I want everybody to think about this. I said 49 years old. I wrote down 5/22/22, and I thought my theme for the next year. You guys need to have something in your life that you're looking forward to. See, you finally put it out. You're going to have a fight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. What is it that you have in your life that you're looking forward to? This is what keeps you on purpose. This is what keeps people happy. And I wrote down there 2022, 5/22/22, my birthday. I said, happy birthday to myself. And I said, think bigger. And I was reflecting. I was looking for data to reflect back. And this is something, if I would have said this to myself, if you're on here, like, comment, and share. If I told everybody to do that, have you shared? Somebody shared? I look back at data, and I was blown away by this fact, this piece of data. In the last 4 months, February, March, April, May, we've closed it's going to be like 112 houses, 43 million in volume. My goal 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I don't know where it was to close 100 homes in a year. Probably like 25 million. That was accomplished in 4 months. I didn't do that. We did that. But if you're going to think bigger, you don't need to think about you doing everything. I was with Hayden the other day, and he's starting to understand. Is Hayden even on here? He's probably not even up. He was understanding how when you have supporting people around you, you can do a lot more. If you're going to think bigger, you've got to learn to include somebody else. Like you, Drew, you need to include somebody else if you want to get bigger. So this little note to myself, what is it going to look like between my 49th? Do you know what's next year? 50. I didn't know if you knew that, Josh. Next year will be my 50th birthday. And if you ever want to accomplish something really, really big, there's one thing that's got to be present, and it's urgency. I'm 49. I feel like I'm running out of time to accomplish the things that I want. You guys are so young. The reason why that's good is you've got time. The reason why that's bad is you tell yourself you've got time. I wouldn't be like me and move in with your mama at 35 years old because you're broke till you're 40. I would skip that step if I were you, Josh. Do you want to go live with your mom again? Are you sure? If you can somehow learn to create urgency daily. You didn't train. What did you not do this weekend?
I didn't train.
I didn't. Well, it's not just about the training, but I just want you to think about success is really just about doing these small things that don't take a lot of time every single day. But what we do is we just say, well, I ain't going to do that today. You would be amazed at an hour or 2 hours a day, how it could change your life, especially over 20 years. You'd be amazed, but think about how many days you neglect that time. How often do you do it? How often do you neglect the 20, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, whatever it is? That's really all this comes down to. So I'm really paying attention to 49 to 50, this little dash that I want to get really serious and accomplish something. My wife was asking, what do you want to do next year for your birthday? We were walking. She's like, what do you want to do? I was like, you know what? I think next year on my 50th birthday, I wanna sign on our Florida house. That was something I was saying. I want to buy a Florida house. We'll see if I can make that happen. But I would challenge everybody here to think bigger and to think about it only takes 2 hours a day to change your life. Shut us down, Vine Grafton. I got to go get my haircut.